Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elephant Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Tower Defense 6. So today, or not today, I'm a little late to this. I believe it happened early midday yesterday, just about. The Halloween update. So I'm pretty excited for this. It has a new map, intermediate map, called Encrypted, which looks cool. I have tested it a little bit, but not much. Beyond that, there were some cool new Halloween items. There's the limited time stuff, which, because it's limited time, I heavily recommend. Well, exactly what I'm going to do is buying it first. But there's also just these 5, and I believe a couple others that are just cool and new into the game. They've decided how they're going to do monkeys, and I actually really like it. So far they have Ace Boned Out, Farm Candy Corn, and Bomb Pumpkin. So Bomb Shoot Pumpkins, Aces, the darts are replaced with Bone Fragments. And I believe Bananas are replaced with Candy Corn. They've added Super Monkey and Sub Pet, and Ghost Upgrade effects, which sounds super cool. First off, Ace Darts. Second, I'm going to buy these because I feel like these are the coolest. Pop Effects, Hatchet. I'm buying the ones that I prefer. Eventually I do want all the limited, which I can't afford, so you know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah. That's my personal recommendation to you as well, to buy all the limited stuff. Then I'm buying the Skeleton Bat, and then I'm out of trophies. I'm not sure what I'll go for next. I'll probably go for the Ghost Upgrade effects, because that sounds cool. But we have tons of new stuff here. Let's just go to my balloons quickly, because I have to reorganize this stuff. So, Bone Pop effects. I definitely want the Skeleton Bat, because I never actually liked the Pinata Bat all that much. Goodbye Tap Hats for now. And I think I'm going to switch up back to Watermelon and Sci-Fi BFB. But yeah, and sure, let's keep in the mood of the holidays. Let's keep as Frankenstein. So, yeah, it's some awesome new stuff. There's nothing too big. There is, however, a bunch of new secret achievements. Including this one, which I know how to get. This is Big Monkeys. If you didn't know, they added Tiny Monkeys back when they added, Candy Falls, and it was pretty easy to get. This one's a little more complicated. Basically, you have to beat 10 games using only large towers. So I'm actually going to use Churchill for this, because this is what I found. So you can use Churchill, you can use, for sure, you can use Buccaneer, you can use Mortar, you can use Heli Pilot, you can use Village, I'm pretty sure you can use Farm. I think you can use Super Monkey and Ace, but I'm not positive, and I think that's just about it. You can use Churchill, though. I think he's the only hero. So for now, I want to do, let's do new game, Hard on Encrypted. So this map's pretty cool because it is a little bit of a cool secret, if you can call it secret. So basically, there are these 4 things that you can repair each of them for $250, and they're specialized for each category. So you can only fit that certain category of monkey, like only primary can go here, only military here, support, magic, etc. Or not etc. with all of them. So I think that's super cool. I do intend on trying to continue to go towards Big Monkey, so I think I'm going to go for Churchill and Heli Pilot based strategy with Village and stuff for support. However, I'm not sure what tower I'm going to start with, so I think I'm actually, since I believe you can, I'm going to take the first 2 rounds. I like the hatchets on the balloons. I'm used to the top hats, which I like, but I do like the green on the hatchet. It looks pretty cool. Can I tell you straight away, I love this map. Like, I love the art style. It looks super cool, but I hate playing on it, because there's very little space to it, and it actually seems like it's long, so it's too long to be an advanced map, but how the mechanics work, I feel like it could definitely deserve to be an advanced map rather than a intermediate, which is what it is. But, I don't know, that's just my opinion. Okay, gonna get Mr. Heli Pilot. I'm gonna stick you in the center, because that's probably the best place for you. And then I prefer to save up for Churchill, have a solid base hero. But yeah, so, getting them is pretty easy for the Big Monkey achievement. I really do like the Bone Pop effects too as well, but I feel like it's gonna look a little bad when there were tons of balloons. Like around like 63 or something like that. But, so, my personal recommendation is just to use Deflation Mode. It works the best. The shortest game is 30 rounds each. You can get it pretty quickly, probably in an hour or so of grinding, which is really not that bad. but I find it super fun, or I'm hoping it's going to be super fun. I haven't actually seen Big Balloons yet, so I'm waiting for the surprise, spoiler-free, or I'm spoiler-free, I guess. But I feel like it's going to be really cool, because I honestly was a really big fan of using small monkeys and small balloons together, and I feel like using big and big is going to be pretty hilarious too. I like that's one of the things that's awesome about this game, is they just have so many random things. It just makes the game more interesting. I forgot if I said this already, but I'm Purple Elephant Gaming, in case you didn't know. That's who I am. But yeah. Today is Saturday. Saturday is an awesome day. I decorated for Halloween today myself. Halloween's awesome. If you don't celebrate it, well, cool. You should. I don't think it's specific to any holidays, or to any religion in particular. I'm Jewish, but I celebrate it. It's Halloween. It's a pretty common thing. If you don't celebrate Halloween, though, alright. Hopefully you celebrate something similar, or have some other holiday like it that you guys can enjoy. But, you know what? It's just an awesome day. I know, like, Purim almost feels like a rotten version of Halloween to me, because that's just kind of what it is, truthfully. Purim's like, oh, yay, it's Purim, but you already had Halloween. You already had your dress-up holiday. But I still think Halloween, or Purim's still fun because of cookies. They're fine with cookies. But Halloween's awesome. Free candy if you're a kid. If you're not a kid, you're spending money to get candy that otherwise would be not free. You're giving out candy for free, whatever. Still, it's a fun holiday. You get to see some cool costumes. I believe I'm going as a Lich this year, I think. It's gonna be a little bit of a cool costume. Sound like a fun one. I haven't really done too many, like, spooky, actually, like, scary costumes. So I'm pretty excited. I think it should be fun. Let me know, by the way, in the comments what you guys are going as for Halloween. Whether it be basic or some crazy complicated thing. Super cool. I'd love to hear. If you have a picture, like, if you have the costume, cool, but if you have, like, a picture of a similar design that you're going for, something like that, I would appreciate that too. Okay, Pursuit is just not going to work on this map, that's one thing. I believe Follow Touch is going to be what we have to go with, because Pursuit, yeah, that's not happening, it's not. So, do I want to go for bottom path? I do think I want to go for bottom cross path, faster firing. The good thing about the spot is he still can shoot at the bottom without me moving him, which is good. But a couple patch notes for this update. The only thing I've noticed so far, I'm sure there have been more changes, but Stronger Stimulant got a price buff, or a price nerf. $540 more on hard mode. That's a pretty big increase for Stronger Stimulant. I believe it's a $500 increase without hard mode prices, so that's a pretty big deal. I guess it was to try to make more balanced. Personally, I never found that Stronger Stimulant was unbalanced. It was more that, well, health buffs themselves were just really powerful. But I don't know. I guess that's the decision game creators went with, and you know what? I can sort of respect that. They were pretty powerful, but I don't know. I find it a little disappointing. That's just my opinion. But beyond that, that's the only noticeable, like, major change. I believe Necromancer's got another buff, but I haven't really checked the change logs yet. But let me know if there's anything crazy that I'm missing. There very well could be. But I'm just excited to have Halloween content because, personally, I know a lot of people are, I am too, a little disappointed in Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense, and Ninja Kiwi mostly, that they just sort of, like, lackluster as a secondary game, which I know it is, that's what it is. It's their secondary game, it's not their main focus, but I'm still a little disappointed. But I'm glad to hear that ET6 at least has tons of new content. And I'm actually really excited with the direction they're going with the tower changes. Going for more of going for skins for the weapons as opposed to skins for the towers. I actually really prefer that. Maybe that's an uncommon opinion, but I feel like I'm really going to prefer that overall. Which is just going to be cool for me. Okay, you are level 6, right? Captain Churchill, yes. I'm going to go for a... Let's go for a Operation Darkstorm. So these are the bone darts. I like how they look. To be honest, I was never a big fan of the normal darts, but these are pretty cool. I like them. Sharper darts. Does it change them at all? No, it does not. Okay. I was just curious. I had to know the sharper darts actually affect. Does not look like it does. I'm going on a whim, by the way, that aces do count as big monkeys. That's the idea, by the way, that you can only use large monkeys. If Buccaneer counts, I feel like ace has to, like, there aren't too many towers bigger than it. To be honest, obviously I don't know the exact characteristics or criteria, but if I had to guess, it's whether or not they can be lifted by a support Chinook. Does that make sense? I don't think you can lift. I don't think you can use Buccaneers? Can you use Buccaneers? I don't know if what I said made sense, but I think it did, maybe. It maybe made sense, potentially. Overall. Maybe. I don't know. But regardless, yeah. I really do like the idea, though. I'm not as big of a fan of monkey pets. Hero pets were cool, they were exciting. I do like that they're doing upgrade effects. I think that's a cool way to add it. Add in some new details, but I really just don't like the idea of monkey effects. I don't think it fits with, like, the style of the game, I suppose. It could just be my opinion, but I don't like it. I don't like the idea. So we should be fine for this mob because, well, anti-morb missiles plus Churchill. Churchill is a boss, by the way, if you did not know. Churchill overpowered. Okay, no, Churchill's not overpowered, but he's super strong. He can be, like, your main tank. Go figure, since he's, well, a tank. But he's super helpful. I heavily, like, he's just an awesome character. Awesome hero. And, you know what, I don't use him too much, so I'm glad that Big Heroes is giving me incentivization to use him. Which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Where did our helipad in the corner. You know what, I'm just gonna lock him in place up here. Truthfully, that just makes the most sense as far as I'm concerned. Truthfully, I feel like he was a mistake. Should have just gone with more aces. Which is now what I'm going to do because aces are cool. How many think of a good ace name, by the way? Like, first person to leave me, or whatever, favorite suggestion, let me know a good ace name. I would be happy to use it. I don't really have a good one. I don't have, like, Machine God. My names are pretty boring, because I don't know, not very good at naming things, I suppose. So let me know if you guys have any awesome suggestions that you wouldn't be mad at me for using, because I feel like that could be fun. And I think I was right, by the way. The pop effects, it's getting out of hand very quickly. Way faster than it should have. Okay, let's see. How many more places can I actually fit these before it's outside of the range? Can I fit one up here? I can't. Okay, cool. And because it's Wing Monkey, it doesn't matter where it's actually placed. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. I don't know. I really do like the Pwnouts, though. They're just like, they're just in your face, but they're very fun. I don't know. I'm a fan of aces. I really like them. I don't use them that much, but I really do like them, especially the Operation Dart Storms in it. I like how well they pair with villages and alchemists and all those combos. And also, it's just cool. And I have a feeling that with Bone Darts now, I'm going to be using them way more, as I'm sure many of you will as well. Sky Shredder would be ultimate goal, I suppose. But Sky Shredders is a way away. Also, I'm pretty sure we can fit along all of these edges, so we're actually going to have a humongous army of these. I do still want to showcase, though, just in case you don't believe me. So let's build these. It's $1,000. It's not that cool. Goat Monkey. Cannot be placed here. Can be placed here. Cannot be placed here. Cannot be placed here. Sniper Monkey. Can't be placed. Can be placed. You know what, let's just place them just for... Actually, no, we shouldn't. I don't believe you can build water towers, but I'm not sure. I think it's a size limit still. They're not, like, ignoring rules. But druids can fit here, which is pretty cool. Two monkeys? Yes? No? No. But druids can. Druids are pretty big as well. So I believe the only options for here are Spike Factory and Engineer. I don't believe you can fit a village. Yeah. But they're cool. You can fit different towers on them. They're the main secret of this map. Or I say secret, but they're really just a cool feature. I think it's fun. I'm not sure how useful it's gonna be, because generally you don't usually mix all the different tower types, especially with such limited open area. But I like the look of the map. I think they look cool, but I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of the actual characteristics. I think one thing they could do is make it so that towers ignore space here, so that you could put any military tower, including like a heli pilot or a submarine here. Oh, that's why. I was curious why it was only half built. This is water map. Never mind. But I feel like it would be cool if you could put like any of that tower. So you could put a zoo monkey, you could put a farm, those type of towers. I feel like that would make it better. But maybe that's not a very popular opinion. I don't know. So this screen's gonna get filled very quickly, as I realize, and I'm tempted. Do I need to make a different decision? Because I'm worried that this is going to start causing lag, and lag is not preferably what will happen, but it definitely looks like it could. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with this as my last Operation Darkstorm, as soon as I can afford it. So any second now, game, come on. $500. Or not. There we go. Okay, so level 10 Churchill. This seems a little early to me, but I don't know. Now I think I'm gonna get preferably a carrier flagship, because if you didn't know, carrier flagship did get a change. Not this update, I believe it was the last update. So he now increases the attack speed by, I think it's like 27% of both water-based monkeys, so monkey buccaneers, monkey subs, as well as aces. That was a little bit of a change, which makes sense, since the whole idea is that he has his, I don't know, what would you call it? He has his, like, mini planes, so they make sense to me. I mean, not that it absolutely makes sense, because it makes no sense that he's magically buffing them, but whatever. I'm a little nervous about how we're doing for 63. We're winning, but we're barely winning, and barely winning is only so good. Also, who's popping the lead balloon? Oh, it's the heli pilot. Okay, that's sort of what I was expecting. Something tells me we're going to have to use an ability or two of Mr. Churchill's. Well, not two. An ability of Mr. Churchill's. But that is okay. Hopefully we're going to be... See, like, that round went by well. It's sort of random luck with the aces, because we do have Wing Monkey and all, but there is definitely still a lot of luck involved in terms of how well they work. But generally, of course, the third wave is the largest, so for the third wave Churchill ability, we should be fine, right? Yeah, we're good. Go for any second now, Destroyer. And then we're going to go for the aircraft carrier and, of course, eventually preferably carrier flagship. Because I do feel like I could probably get away with just spamming more airplanes, more aces. But I feel like that would be pretty boring. So, let's go for something a little more interesting. Fairly, not rarely used, but not used very often. I don't think it's underrated. Yeah. I don't know, personally, I feel like the Buccaneer, obviously the double shock rate makes Destroyer really good. But because of the nerfs they did to deal with Comanche being OP by making it so that Alk Buff doesn't affect mini planes, and not just Alk Buff, I believe it's any, like, single target, so overclock as well, makes it just not a very usable tower, because in this game, truthfully, you sort of have to be buffing your 5th tier towers if you're going to go for them, and, or at least, assuming you're not using, like, an Ultra Juggernaut, but even then, you sort of have to buff them, and you just, like, there aren't that many options with them. You can use Jungle Drums, you can use Pat Fusty, Gwendolyn, and then you can use, what is it? What's the other option? Then you can use Call to Arms. Those are your only options. Like, it's just, you can't buff him, which makes him too many ways, which makes him not really used all that much, which is a little unfortunate. What are you gonna do? Okay, the bones, are they turning yellow? Like, I feel like it looks yellow, more yellow now than it did at the start. Is that just me? Or have you noticed that too? If you've noticed that too, let me know, because I think they totally changed color. But I'm not so sure. Last 10 rounds, we're definitely not affording carrier flagship unless I sell. all of my aces, because I actually have 30k worth of cell power and aces. I could definitely afford it, but I don't think it's worth it. So let's just sit back and probably, enjoy the show. We have a Mr. Level 11 Churchill. And Churchill's really powerful. Level 12 is a big buff, of course, increased damage. So I might spend my remaining money on upgrading Churchill. Haven't quite decided. But I feel like we're pretty much good for this game, so I'm going to see you when we're just about done. Okay, so we're heading into round 79 any second now, right? Yeah, here we go. One thing I'm just curious about is, you know how when they first released the first set of Moab skins, when the Trophy Store first came out, and how they didn't show fortified Moabs? I'm curious now if that's going to be sort of what happens with the darts. Because currently there's no change to sharper darts, so I'm curious if maybe next update they're going to go back and alter the design, sort of like how they added them to be compatible with fortified versions later on. I'm curious if they're going to do that, because I feel like that probably makes sense for them. Also, we're getting very close. We're $500 off. I'm selling one now. Carrier flagship. I was not expecting to afford it, but I'm happy, I guess. Round 80, this round's going to go by super quickly because, well, we have an army of aces. This was actually a really fun strategy. I like this strategy quite a bit. So, if I did everything correctly, and assuming aces count, if we look at achievements now, question mark, 70% still. Really? So aces don't count. That's actually really disappointing. I sort of had to do that test for me, but that's really disappointing that aces don't count. I feel like they totally should. But anyways, there is just a few more things I have to check out. First things first, sandbox. We need to check out this new bomb tower. You shoot pumpkins, right? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay. First off, let's just check every single balloon out with their new hatchets. Cool. And okay, cool. I like the hatchets, but they look better on the balloons, but they don't look as good for the mobs. I wish they could distinguish between that. Wow. That is not the bad balloon I was expecting, I must admit. Okay. They explode green, that's cool. Does it change when you go for missile? Does it change how the pumpkin looks? Is it shooting missiles now? It is, so it shoots missiles after you get, I'm assuming, the second upgrade. Right, you're still shooting pumpkins at the start, but it still has the green explosion, which is cool. But then it switches to missiles, true? Like whatever missile it is for these guys. Yeah, that's too bad. Finally, recursive cluster. Well, I guess it's just the explosions that split, so it's not the actual bomb towers. I do like this new Bad Balloon skin. At the very least, I prefer it to the new one they gave us. Alright, Marble Eliminator, come on, let's finish them off. You guys really should be able to do this. This is 350 bomb towers. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Anyways, was that everything? No, because I'm going to quickly unlock big balloons, because I quickly want to show these off, so I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so this is my deflation run. This is the last one. This should give me the final, or this should give me the actual achievement. I just wanted to show you, because, you know, in case you were wondering, this is the strategy I've been using. I've just been using Churchill, Jungle Drums, Camo Village, and 3 Buccaneers, Destroyers, because, well, Destroyers are broken, and this is a really easy strategy that generally deals with the map pretty easily. Plus, you know, Buccaneers count as large monkeys, so it works out pretty well. I also realized I made a mistake. I believe aces do count, but I accidentally placed a sub, and I don't think subs count, so I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't get my progression in the achievement last time. But this should give me the achievement once this game's finished, and we'll be able to check out large monkeys. Okay, round 60, we have the BFB up here. Just gonna finish this off, and achievement? Hopefully, assuming I did everything right. There we go. I like him big, I like him chunky. Yes, you do, Pat Fusty. Big monkey. So, let's turn this on. extras. Let's do Big Monkey Towers and Big Balloons, just because I feel like it fits. And let's go into a game. But first, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. And that is because I did forget about this. I believe I bought the hero skins today. Or not, the power skins. So my Monkey Farmer... Ooh, it works on Monkey Farmers. It works on all of these. That's cool. So not all power-ups, but the Portable Lake, the Pontoon, and the Monkey Farmer, as well as the Tech Bot and the Energizer Totem, are all massive. That's pretty cool. So, Monkey Farmer, he looks cool. He's a Grim Reaper in here too. That's cool. I like him. He looks pretty cool. The other power skin was a cash drop, correct? Yeah, a coffin. That's pretty cool. I like that. We're gonna get back to that in a second. They are huge though, which is pretty cool. We did, of course, lose the power-up, by the way, so that's a little unfortunate. But let's go into sandbox mode and actually test out with Big Monkey. So, first off, does it affect their projectiles? Like if I send out Fortified Moab, are their projectiles huge? No. And I can still place them in the same proximity. Like, it might look like they're very much over top of each other, but it's just because they're big monkeys. So you can definitely make some pretty weird contraptions with this. Oh wait, let's see, like, it's crazy, because, I mean, I guess this would be pretty simple to do, but to me, personally, I think it's pretty cool that they were able to change all of these different effects, like, Helipilot. He's massive. Is the Ace massive? Yes. Of course, Buccaneer and Sub are, but we can't place them here. Mortal, Wizard, Super Monkey, Ninja. Okay, this is really cool. Lots of huge towers. So now I know exactly what I want to do, because I've just decided this could be super cool. I'm building a Max Temple, because I feel like that would be super fun. Because, well, then we're going to have a enormous temple, and I feel like it's going to look really cool. So first things first, let's find super expensive upgrade for you. Flying Fortress, let's go for Balloon Crush. For magic, let's just go with a Dark Champion. Tempo. This already looks super cool. I like the huge temple. It does affect the planes and the avatars. Like, the avatars, they're normal sized, right? I think the avatars are normal sized, so that's cool. I don't know why I bought that. That upgrade's too cheap. That upgrade's too expensive. Perfect combos. Let's do Apache Climb just cuz. For magic, once again, Dark Champion's probably fine. And, oh, Legend of the Night, sure. And for support, let's go for a 2 5th tier villages. I really did this so ineffectively. This looks cool, though. I like all of the 5th tiers. So first, let's just quickly Fortified Babylon, because we also haven't actually seen the fortified version of the skin. So it does work with big balloons and little balloons, the skins. I was curious about that. We good? Okay, let's go to True Sun God. Yeah, the True Sun God is huge, like absolutely enormous. That's pretty cool. And the last thing I just wanted to double check, well actually no, that was it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a pretty awesome Halloween update. I'm pretty excited about it. I liked it quite a bit. Hopefully you guys did too. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye!